Well, let's move off college football. We're going to wrap up the night with some NBA talk. First of all, the breaking news that occurred today. Nico Harrison is out in Dallas about 7 or 8 months too late. It should have been fired on February 2nd, the night after he traded Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers. Mavericks fans have been chanting "Fire Nico" every home game since then. They blew a 13-point lead last night, which was apparently the final straw. But the weird thing here to me is if you're going to fire Nico, you should have did it at the end of the season. I don't think it's fair to Nico Harrison to say, hey, you get the number one pick, draft Cooper Flag. You trade for Kyrie Irving. Oh, he's out for the year and injured. Oh, Anthony Davis, he can never stay healthy. It looks like he's injured again. And now, because we're 14th in the West at 3-8, we're just going to fire you. That, to me, I think Nico deserved to have his job fired after the Luka trade, but the timing of this, to me, is weird. It's like, oh, we're off to a bad start. We got to blame somebody. Let's blame the guy that traded Luka and let's finally fire him.
Yeah, I think part of it is the Mavericks are seeing how well the Lakers are playing this season with Luka, even without LeBron James.
Without LeBron. And Austin Reeves has been incredible. And that's a J.J. Redick thing, too, by the way.
J.J. Redick, when I first heard they hired him, I was like, what? I don't get this. It smelled of like a LeBron-esque move, and yet he's proven to be a legitimate head coach.
I think the NBA is going to lean a lot more towards these Ben Johnson, because that's what J.J. Redick sort of reminds me of, is that the NFL version of Ben Johnson. Young, offensive-minded, analytical. It's kind of what Joe Mazzulla is in Boston. And Jason Kidd is sort of the opposite old-school guy in Dallas. And they have mostly all bigs. That's why they tried playing Cooper Flag at point forward. It has not necessarily worked out. Now they're going to move Cooper Flag back to the small forward. You know, we said it. Rookies don't have a big impact in the NBA. And I know I was a little bit higher on Dallas. I thought they could maybe be a playoff team. You did not see it. But I don't think either of us expected them to be second to last in the Western Conference.
Yeah. And I don't think it was just the fact that they blew a 13-point lead. Did you see the interaction? I think it was the Mavericks owner that he had with the Lakers fan on the sideline.
No, I did not see that at all.
So I'll try to find it for you, but it was like there was like an interaction with the Mavericks owner and a Lakers fan wearing a Luka jersey. And apparently like the Mavericks owner was saying like, you know, I'm going to do right by this for the fans and whatnot.
Wow. And that's the new owner, by the way. That's obviously not Mark Cuban. You know what? How funny would it be if the Mavericks and Lakers made another deal and they traded Anthony Davis or like Kyrie to the Lakers?
By the way, Patrick Dumont is the Mavericks owner.
Okay. Yeah, it just sucks for Mavs fans, man.
Yeah. And this is only the start of the issues the Mavericks are happening because they share the American Airlines Center with the Dallas Stars of the NHL. And those two are having legal issues about stuff with American Airlines Center. I don't know all the details, so I'm not going to try and get more into it. But those two are like basically suing each other about who owns American Airlines Center and what they can do with it. It sounds like the Stars want to try and move out and build their own arena, but the Mavericks are holding them hostage. I think I have all the details right. I don't know, but that's the extent of it that I know.
Sounds like the season of hell there in Dallas.